पूजितः पूजयामासा तत्र तत्र महायशः पौराणिजानपदांस्तां प्रीतः प्रियवरप्रदः पूजितः पूजयामासा तत्र तत्र महायशः पौराणिजानपदांस्तां प्रीतः प्रियवरप्रदः
पूजितः पूजयामासा तत्र तत्र महायशः पौराणिजानपदांस्तां प्रीतः प्रियवरप्रदः
पूजितः पूजयामासा तत्र तत्र महायशः
पौराणिजानपदांस्तां प्रीतः प्रियवरप्रदः पूजितः पूजयामासा तत्र तत्र महायशः पौराणिजानपदांस्तां प्रीतः प्रियवरप्रदः पूजितः पूजयामासा तत्र तत्र महायशः पौराणिजानपदांस्तां प्रीतः प्रियवरप्रदः पूजितः पूजयामासा तत्र तत्र महायशः ज्ञानपदांस्तां प्रीतः प्रियवरप्रदः
Yes, online, anybody wants to chant?
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी, दंड प्रणाम। पूजिता पूजयामासा तत्र तत्र महायशः पौराणिजानपदांस्तां प्रीतः प्रियवरप्रदः। हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी, दंड
प्रणाम करो। पूजितः पूजयामासा तत्र महायशः पौराणिजानपदांस्तां प्रीतः प्रियवरप्रदः। हरे कृष्ण प्रभु।
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी। पूजिता पूजयामासा तत्र तत्र महायशः यशाः पौराणिजानपदांस्तां प्रीतः प्रियवरप्रदः। हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी।
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी। पूजितः पूजायामाशा तत्र तत्र महायशः पौराणिजानपदांस्तां प्रीतः प्रियवरप्रदः। हरे कृष्ण
प्रभु जी। पूजितः पूजयामासा तत्र तत्र महायशः पौराणिजानपदांस्तां प्रीतः प्रियवरप्रदः। हरे कृष्ण।
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी। पूजिता पूज्यमासा तत्र तत्र महायशः पौरजानापदास्तां प्रीतः प्रियवरप्रदः। हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी।
पूजिता पूजयामासा तत्र तत्र महायशः पौराणिजानपदांस्तां प्रीतः प्रियवरप्रदः।
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Pujita Pujayamasa Tatra Tatra Mahayasa Paranjan Padam Stastam Naplita Priyavara Padam. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Pujitah Pujayamasa Tatra Tatra Mahesha Purajana Padasanstan Pritha Priyavaraprada.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna
Pujita
Prabhuji.
pujayam asa tatra tatra mahayashah pauran janapadam stamstan pritaha priyavarapradaha. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. पूजितः पूजयामास तत्र पौराज्ञा प्रदाता प्रीतिः प्रियवरप्रदाः
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Pujitaha Pujayam Asa Tatra Tatra Mahayashaha Pauram Jana Padam Tapstam Prita Priya Vara Pradaha. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Pujita Pujayam Mahayasa Pura
What happened? Done, everybody? Hare Krishna. The voice is clear?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Oiko. Pujitaha, being worshipped. Pujayam, asa, offered worship. Tatra tatra, here and there. Mahayashaha, with the background of great activities. Pauran, the noblemen of the city. Janapada, common citizens. Tan, in that way. Pritaha, being satisfied. Priyavara Pradaha, was ready to offer them all benedictions. Both the important citizens and the common citizens welcomed the kings very heartily, and he bestowed upon them the desired blessings. Yes, Supriti Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada ki jai. A responsible king was always approachable by his citizens. Generally, the citizens, great and common, all had an inspiration to see the king and take benediction from him. The king knew this, and therefore, whenever he met the citizens, he immediately fulfilled their desires or mitigated their grievances. In such dealings, a responsible monarchy is better than a so-called democratic government in which no one is responsible to mitigate the grievances of the citizens who are unable to personally meet the supreme executive head. In a responsible monarchy, the citizens had no grievances against the government, and even if they did, they could approach the king directly for immediate satisfaction. Hare Krishna.
Sa eva madini anavadya chestitaha karmani bhuyamshi mahan mahattamaha kurvan sashashavani mandalam yashaha Ayururhe param padam. King Prithu was greater than the greatest soul and therefore worshipable by everyone. He performed many glorious activities in ruling over the surface of the world and was always magnanimous. After achieving such great success and a reputation which spread throughout the universe, he at last obtained the lotus feet of the Supreme Personality of God.
Upward. A responsible king or chief executive has many responsible duties to attend to in ruling over the citizens. The most important duty of the monarch or the government is to perform various sacrifices as enjoined in the Vedic literatures. The next duty of the king is to see that every citizen executes the prescribed duties for his particular community. It is the king's duty to see that everyone perfectly executes the duties prescribed for the Varna and Ashrama divisions of the society. Besides that, as exemplified by King Prithu, he must develop the earth for the greatest possible production of food grains. There are different kinds of great personalities. Some are positive great personalities, some comparative, and some superlative. But King Prithu exceeded all of them. He is therefore described here as Mahattamaha, greater than the greatest. Maharaja Prithu was a Kshatriya and he discharged his Kshatriya duties perfectly. Similarly, Brahmanas, Vaishyas, and Shudras can discharge their respective duties perfectly and thus at the ultimate end of life be promoted to the transcendental world which is called Parampadam. Parampadam or the Vaikuntha planets can be achieved only by devotional service. The impersonal Brahman region is also called Parampadam. But unless one is attached to the personality of Godhead, one must again fall down to the material world from the impersonal Parampadam situation. It is said, therefore, Aruhya Kritrena Parampadam Tataha. The impersonalist endeavor very strenuously to achieve the Parampadam or impersonal Brahmajyoti. But unfortunately, being bereft of a relationship with the Supreme Personality of Godhead, they come down again to the material world. If one flies in outer space, he can go very high up, but unless he reaches a planet, he must come down again to the earth. Similarly, because the impersonalists who reach the Parampadam of the impersonal Brahmajyoti do not enter into the Vaikuntha planets, they come down again to this material world and are given shelter in one of the material planets. Although they may attain Brahmaloka or Satyaloka, all such planets are situated in the material world. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurumilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvasheshaya Shunyavadi Pashad Deshatarini Jayo Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasati Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Sa eva madini anavadya chestitaha Karmani bhuyamsi mahan mahattamaha
Karmani bhuyansi mahanamattamaha
Urvantu shashavani mandalam yashaha
Urvana shasha savani mandalam yashaha
Shashavani mandalam yashaha
Urvan shasha savani mandalam yashaha
Nayar ruhe param padam
Nidhaya param padam.
King Prithu was greater than the greatest soul and therefore worshipable by everyone. He performed many glorious activities in ruling over the surface of the world and was always magnanimous. After achieving such great success and reputation which spread throughout the universe, he at last obtained the lotus feet of the Supreme Personality of God. Hare Krishna. So we are meditating on the various great qualities of Prithu Maharaj. As an administrator, what was the first thing we saw, we read was Gata Smaya yesterday, free from pride. Because the king will get so much honor, but he, in his system, he does not seek honor. He did not become a king to seek honor. He's just doing his duty. Like Yudhishthira Maharaj refused to rule. At that time, Bhishma reminded him of his duty. They said the citizens without a king now, because Duryodhana has been killed, are in total confusion. Please rule. So when you are ruling, you are the king, definitely you will get respect, you get honor, you get worship. But in his system, there is no desire for him. As I said always, you may say that I don't desire honor, I don't want worship. Therefore, spiritual life was introspective people, not introvert people, not extrovert. Introvert means is always checking. And if you are checking yourself, purifying yourself, you will find, yes, there is so much desire for honor. I feel so much satisfaction when I am honored. That is the problem. There should be no satisfaction when I am honored. Just like when birthday is there, people get so elated that day. Correct? Everybody remembers, everybody gives attention because it affects us. It should not affect us. So this is needed actually. So this is one of the first qualities of a Kshatriya. See, everybody feels he is not proud and he feels other person is proud. How proud is he? There was one devotee, very nice devotee. They come from East European country. So I was talking to him and 1 hour happened. Then after 1 hour, he said, Prabhu, can I tell you something? I said, you have been just talking about yourself for 1 hour. We don't even realize it. Swakatha. One of the things, problem of a proud person is that he talks about himself. Yeah. He talks about himself. For hours he will talk, then I did that, then I did that, then I did that. And he's not mentioning all during that time how many sinful desires he had and perhaps how many sinful activities he did that he is hiding. He's only telling something face because he's seeking honor. Therefore Prabhupada says we want silent workers, not self-advertisers. This is not easy. Silent workers, not self-advertisers. So it's spiritual life is for very introspectively we have to see. Everybody is proud. I am very humble. I didn't mean to hurt him. I just spoke very gently. We try to justify even when we are very harsh. Why somebody is harsh, rash? Because he is proud. Because we are proud, we left the lotus feet of Krishna. We thought we don't even need his shelter. With no doubt we are very proud. Prabhupada says, one lecture he says, you are nothing. You are nothing. You are nothing. 3 times he says. Just imagine, it's very humiliating. All rascals, fools, dull-headed. Why is he using? Actually, it is true. Krishna is so loving, so much in detail Krishna is taking care of us, so much effort Krishna is making to reform us, but we are like stubborn. Deliberately we disobey the orders of the Lord. So therein lies our unfortunate position. So when the material desires, material activities itself are not pure, then this is vaporized form. Mana puja pratishtha is vaporized form. अगर किसी का 4 क्रिया ही अभी शुद्ध नहीं हुआ है तो मान पूजा प्रतिष्ठा तो कभी शुद्ध होने का कोई चांस नहीं है. Therefore it is said to become a devotee, 6 weeds have to be taken care. चैतन्य चरितामृत क्या है? कुटिनादि, हमेशा सिंपल स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड होता है. जीव हिंसा, किसी को कभी दर्द नहीं देना चाहिए. कुटिनादि, जीव हिंसा, निषीधाचार, हमारा आचरण क्लीन होना चाहिए. और मान पूजा प्रतिष्ठा, हमको थोड़ा यश चाहिए. So these things will make it difficult to advance in spiritual life. So we thought only this is a quality for a Brahmana, even for a Kshatriya this quality as I mentioned now. And the next is more qualities are given here for approachable. Now, we have an instance, we know, when they come for election, they come to every house. And people give vote. And they will try every trick possible to get a vote. They'll try religion. आप बहुत खतरे में हैं, बाकी religion आपको हड़प लेंगे. They will speak all that. उसके बारे में कुछ करने नहीं वाले. They will speak that. You know, whatever use, they will use. नहीं विश्वास कर्तव्यम. चाणक्य says, don't never trust a politician. But they will always speak somehow something to show that you are in danger and I'll protect you. That is their essence. And then after that, when they get a vote somehow, they give liquor, they give money, any cost, they will want to get the post. After that, you try to go and meet them. You have to go to he had an opportunity, some reason he wanted to go. So he went to Bangalore, he went to Vedanta. You cannot enter it. You cannot enter. You just cannot enter. It's not possible to enter. Finally, you use some big connection, something to even enter the lesson. This is the condition, just imagine. Not approachable at all. You cannot meet. Just imagine here. Yudhishthira Maharaj used to ask daily, is there anybody, and nobody used to come because of such a good governance. You know? If lakhs of people are having grievance, then you do not know, you are not trained. And what, see, Shri Radha Govinda ki, even to run a small company, say 1 lakh, 2 lakh, 1 crore, you need MBA, you need so much qualifications. Now what kind of company the ministers are running? It is few lakh crores and they don't have any qualification. Once it was, I met one person, this was a long time ago, we were discussing about, there was a land in CRJ, coastal regulation. It is just next to the beach, so there are some rules. So I was discussing something that why this is there, it can be adjusted like that. So I went to the secretary, long time ago, it's 2000. He said it is actually very reasonable proposal. But, you know, how do I convince the minister? I said, why? He's only 6th pass. Usko ज़्यादा कुछ समझ नहीं आता है. And this person, he's a very well-educated person. He understood, this is actually correct what you're telling proposal. We should bring in a law to correct it. But the situation is this, that what can I do? My minister cannot understand. So this is the kind of government we have. Proud, very, very proud. Recently you had, this is you just imagine how embarrassing it is. We say, we are the country which is the highest moral values. Where it is? As a country, every day in the newspaper, one woman has been raped, somebody has been murdered, somebody has been chopped into pieces. What are you talking? It used to be some thousands of years ago, not today. What are you talking? No country with the highest values. And okay. This is the general problem. Okay? Most corrupt country, what values? People are not honest. People are corrupt. What values they talking? Then murders. You cannot even imagine this kind of horrible murders are happening. True? Every day आता है, आज ऐसे है किसी को मारा है. Cannot even imagine how small children are butchered. बलि चल रही बच्चों की, है ना? So we should come out of this pride. Maharabha Desh, Mahan, क्या महान बचा है? कुछ भी नहीं बचा है ना? The character of people is so bad, so selfish, so corrupt. And suppose an accident happens on the road, nobody comes to help him. है ना? देखा है? कोई नहीं करता. What are you talking? Culture, correct. कुछ नहीं बचा है. It used to be there something. And then you next see the parliament. Just now it was talked, there was dhakka-mukhi in the parliament, ek dusre ko. The parliament is not even conducted. People even don't talk peacefully. They shout, they're loud, they howl. Nobody can make any speech. We just collected some animals, what we have collected. They can't even behave. They can't even talk. And when there is an election result is there, then there is a huge bribe given. I used to think this is all stories, the bribes being given, 10 crore, 25 crore. It's not story. It's a fact actually. I had gone to some place and meet a very, very rich person. And he was telling that how he was supposed to pay some huge amount, some 10-25 crores, because one opposite party MLA was to be shifted to this side. And the person who carried money got caught. He was telling me the whole thing. I was shocked. It's not a story, it's actually a fact. This all goes on. Where we are talking about Prithu Maharaj qualities and where the condition today. So we should stop saying all the Mera Bharat Maharaj, joke. The people are as base. In fact, I don't think in the world people look at Indians as people of high character. I don't think so. They no longer. There was a time when Britishers came to India, they talked about it. Such people of high moral character, such integrity. So now it's nothing like that anymore. But there is one but here. But dead elephant always also has a value. What it has? Ek mara hathi bhi very useful. So Vedic culture we can see is dead. When they ask Srila Prabhupada, what is the condition of India? Because they thought in India everybody is like Prabhupada. Because I nahi thi na abhi. They thought in America as whole countries are Prabhupada 2, Prabhupada 3, full of bharame, all acharya. So Prabhupada said, no, the condition is like somebody throws away the wealth of the father and he becomes a beggar on the street. That is the condition of India. कोई अपने पिताजी की जायदाद को फेंक दे और रोड में भीख मांगे, that is the condition of India. Very unfortunate condition. They have given up the Vedic culture. You go to anybody, say why you are following that rule, you should do like that. Say, I don't care. Correct? Like we are in Mangalore city, everybody drinks. Where in the Vedic culture drinking is encouraged? This is for the lower class, Shudra class. But people are drinking, everybody is drinking. They are eating fish. You cannot tell them, this is not our culture, don't do that. They will not listen. So in this situation, Vedic culture is gone. But then, dead elephant also has a value. Dead elephant may be बहुत होते हैं उसके, आप इसको बेच सकते हो, इतना weight है. So similarly, the Vedic culture can be revived easily. I remember when in my college somebody told me, why don't you chant Hare Krishna? I said, yes, I can do. I've seen it, some people doing at my home. So therefore, it's easy to revive. That is where lies the key. We should not say that we are great, there is some special, there is nothing special. But we can very easily revive people to the Vedic culture. It is not something very unusual for them. Correct? That is where lies the thing. And now the 4 qualities you can see of the king. Number 1 was Gatasmaya, yesterday, no pride. We do not see that in the modern society, full of pride. Number 1. Number 2, he should perform, Prabhupada says, first of all he should perform yajna. So what you will tell? They don't even know what is yajna, which yajna to perform. so-called politicians, even they are aligned to Hinduism, mostly impersonalist. They don't know any total, nobody has a proper guru itself. Nobody even has, I don't even know one who has a bona fide guru. Yeah? Mostly khichdi. So they don't even know what is spiritual yagna to be performed. They will do sit in somewhere and do empty meditation. No. So Nama Sankirtana should be performed. They should be educated actually. Nama Sankirtana should be performed. Just imagine, you have a government which says, let in all the schools, all the colleges, all the offices, Srila Prabhupada got once an opportunity to talk to Indira Gandhi. And he had jotted down points to talk to her because he knows he will get very limited time. And at the same time in Bangladesh there was an assassination. So there was a news that she may also get assassinated. So she was not meeting any strangers, obviously. So when Prabhupada went to meet with the foreign disciples, they did not allow the disciples to go. Only Prabhupada went. And he had a sheet with 10 women. In the sheet, the first thing was, in the parliament, there should be Sankirtana before the parliament starts. Correct? Who will tell them? This is so important actually, so auspicious. So Yagna, Nama Sankirtana, Yagnai Sankirtana Praya Jantihi Sumetasaha. So Nama Sankirtana, just imagine, it is encouraged in every place. There is Nam Sankirtana. How much beautiful it will be. The whole world will become so beautiful. Prabhupada used to say, what all we need to spread Krishna conscious movement is the government supports actually very easy. In every area, all the people in the morning can be collected. Now, do we have the resources to make temple everywhere? No. But offices are there, halls are there, government is having stadiums, all. Sabko ikattha karo. Why we should pay anything? And then we can do Sankirtana. And after that, government should sponsor the prasadam distribution. Okay? Pura dunya will become Krishna conscious. So actually, government doesn't support us because they don't even know what is the yagna for the age. They have no idea. And that is the first thing Prabhupada says, the king should perform yagna. Yagna means Kalyuga, Nama Sankirtana, should be organized. The second thing Prabhupada is saying is that he should see that everybody is doing his duty properly as per Varnashram. Now why is it so? Because just like in a temple, what is happening? Everybody is doing his duty. Somebody is doing the puja, somebody is doing the cooking, somebody is doing... So automatically what is happening in the machine, the Lord is being served. And Bhagavan ki seva. Because it's running in a harmony for pleasure. Varnashrama is nothing, converts the whole country to a big temple. Whatever you're doing, at the end it is going for the glorification of the Lord because everything is in control. See, suppose things are not under control, you're doing something, but it doesn't end up for the pleasure of the Lord. Like today, you take something, even you're driving somebody from here to there you go, no use, he's not going for worship of the Lord. Suppose you're in a city where everybody is going to the temple, even you drive a vehicle, take him somewhere, he's gone for worship of Krishna. That karma also has got connected for the pleasure of the Lord. Everything is just like festivals are there. So many things are happening, but at the end it is for the pleasure of the Lord. So a Varnashram, when it is properly implemented, converts the whole country to a temple. And festivals are happening just for the glorification of the Lord. So Varnashrama, the essence of Varnashrama is cooperation. Varnashrama is not for exploitation. It is for cooperation. All the people with their different abilities are cooperating at the end for the pleasure of the Lord. That is Varnashrama. Today, the Varnashrama is only people rubber stamping Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, but the goal is sense gratification. Previously, Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, the goal is service to the Lord. So everybody is cooperating. Varnashrama means cooperation for the pleasure of the Lord. So he sees that everybody is acting according to his skills and inclinations and abilities. Everybody is working hard. No lazy person. Everybody is working hard at the end for the pleasure. Otherwise, king cannot, no country can be ruled alone. Now today, people complain, government is like that. Khud kya? How can a government properly run if a person is not doing his duty? Correct? Every day they find out some government officer caught with some 50 crore rupees of gold. He kahan se le aaye bhai? What is all this? Something is wrong. From where he gets it? He's not doing his duty properly. How can a government function? Just imagine all the people who are appointed by the government are honest. How nicely government will function, even materially. So people are not doing their duties. How can government function? Okay, so everybody he has to see is doing his duty. Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. So there are various qualities actually. In Bhagavad Gita we know the qualities of Brahmana, Vaishya, Shudra are mentioned. What is it? Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. Samadhama, tapa, shaucham, shanti, marjam, evacha, jnana, vijnana, astikam, dhamma, karma, sabhavakam. Like that there is a series. That you have read many times. I'll read from somewhere that I told so many times but I didn't read. This is from Srimad Bhagavatam. Vasudeva, father of Krishna, talks to Narada. And Narada is telling him the qualities of a Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. One more place. So you read from Bhagavad Gita, you see there is harmony here. This is from 7:11:21, quite similar. Samo damo tapa shaucham santoshaha shanti marjavam jnanam daya achyuta atmatvam satyam cha brahma lakshanam. Whenever Prabhupada talks of qualities of Brahmana, Prabhupada always says Satya first, correct? They should be truthful. But here Satyam comes in this list. What are the qualities? Symptoms of Brahmana: the control of the mind, control of the senses, austerity, penance, cleanliness, satisfaction, forgiveness, simplicity, knowledge, mercy, truthfulness, and complete surrender to the Supreme Personality of God. This is nice qualities in another way, in Bhagavatam given. And in this we see, compared to Gita, some things are more coming here. Forgiveness. No. But I find something complete surrender to Supreme. Astikyam was there. Truthfulness is there. In that truthfulness is not there. In that truthfulness is there. Mercy is there. And there Astikyam is there, has the better the word, complete surrender. Achyuta atmatvam. The qualities of a Brahmana. Sama, dama, tapa, shaucham, shantim, arjamam. Santoshaha, satisfaction. Brahmana means always happy, satisfied. Okay. Shaurya viryam dhritistejam tyagas chatma jaya shama brahmanyata prasadascha satyam cha kshatra lakshanam. To be influential in battle, unconquerable, patient, challenging and charitable. To control the bodily necessities, to be forgiving, to be attached to the Brahminical nature, to be always jolly and truthful. These are the symptoms of Kshatriya. Even a Kshatriya should be happy. Sad means Shudra. Shudra means always crying. It has happened like that. That person did like that. That's Shudra. So this is another setter. Gita ka ek setter, ye ek set और. Because this is from Maharaja. Narad Muni is telling. Okay, one more. Vaishya. Deva Guru Achyute Bhakti Trivarga Pariposhanam Astikyam Udyamo Nityam Naipunyam Vaishya Lakshanam. See there, Bhagavad Gita में वैश्य के लिए qualities का list नहीं है. कृषि गोरक्ष वाणिज्य, that's what is told, activity. But here the list is there. being always devoted to the demigods, the spiritual master, the Supreme Lord Vishnu, endeavoring for advancement in religious principles, economic development and sense gratification, dharma, believing in the words of the spiritual masters and scripture, always endeavoring with expertise in earning money, the symptoms of Vaishya. Devoted to the demigods, spiritual master, therefore, and the Supreme Lord. Endeavoring to advance the religious principle, economic development. He is basically maintaining the three vargas, Brahmana, Kshatriya and Shudra, maintained by the Vaishya. Always endeavoring expertise in earning money. This is the symptoms of a Vaishya. Okay, now, next. Shudra, in Bhagavad Gita there is only one quality given, Paricharyat Karma, to obey the higher classes. Here some qualities are there. Shudrasya sanniti shaucham seva swamini amayaya amantra yagno hi asteyam satya go viprarakshanam. Offering obeisance to higher sections of society. Because Shudra means by definition Tamoguna, Vaishya, Rajoguna, Brahmana, Sattva. So at least he should pay obeisance to Master. Being always very clean. So Kalyug mein Shudra bhi nahi milte hain. Very clean. Being free from duplicity. In fact, I was teaching in colleges I went to see, can I teach a course? So they are looking in their syllabus and finally they gave me professional ethics, which I taught for many years. And in that, 6 classes they used to give me. In one class I used to finish the professional ethics, engineer combined. And 5 classes I used to teach Krishna consciousness. This I did for a long time. This colleges are happy. Some good input to their students. Offering obeisances to the higher section of society. Okay? So their integrity, loyalty, truthfulness, these are the main things we were teaching in one class. So you see that always speaking the truth. Very important, it has come. Because he should be truthful, he should not cheat the master. Free from duplicity, integrity. Serving one's master. Performing sacrifices without uttering mantras. Because see, mantras we can not chant unless we are getting initiation. Particularly, Hare Krishna mantra everybody can chant, but other Gayatri mantras are not given. Correct? So that without chanting mantras. Not stealing. Prabhupada used to joke, a servant always wants to steal. So put some money for him to steal, he is satisfied. He used to joke. Always speaking the truth, giving all protection to the cows and Brahmanas is symptoms of a Shudra. So see, the Shudra also, Kali Yuga is not available. So we saw the qualities of Parikshit Maharaj. What are the qualities we saw? Number 1, no pride, not seeking any honor. Number 2, we saw he is approachable. Anybody can approach him and he will bless him and help him. See that there is no grievance in the society. Because country is running by systems. So in system there may be difficulty, there may be somewhere somebody has got injustice, so you should get involved. Okay. Approachable and he can solve. Number 3, he should perform yajna. Number 4, he should see all people are doing their duties according to Varnashrama. We studied only Brahman, Kshatriya. Similarly, Narada tells us the qualities of Brahmachari Grihastha also. Okay. The number 5 thing mentioned here was that he should do abundant, he should ensure there is abundant production of food grain. That is the focus. Prabhupada used to travel around the world and used to watch, he said, so much land I am seeing, why they are not producing food? Krishi Goraksha Vanijyam. Vaishya should see that all the land is used. Just like you see in Mangalore, so much fertile land is there. But nobody is growing anything. Just grow some cash crops, grain, anna. They have to grow food. You cannot live by eating coconut, you need anna. That is side issue, correct? Many times the government makes a big dam, and then big dam means a lot of water comes. People all grow sugar cane. And with the sugar cane, what they do? They make liquor. So that becomes, or that is used for a petrol, ethanol, it is mixed, blended. So people do not understand. The first duty is that enough food should be there. There should be no shortage of food. Food essence first is anna. Anna bhavati bhutani. Just like we eat. What do we eat? Vegetables, sweets, then side dishes. Main thing is anna. It's like एकादशी को अन्न नहीं मिलता बड़ी हालत बुरी हो जाती है दूसरे दिन खड़े होने का दम नहीं होता True, some people get used to it. Falahara, they live just by falahara. I also know some people live by falahara. But overall, general people need anna. So annad bhavati bhutani. So there should be lot of production of food grain. Wherever the land is seen, grow food grain, grow food grain. Nobody grows. So he should see, the Prabhupada says he should see that abundant production of food grain is there. And then apart from that, Prabhupada talks about that Mayavada. Why Prabhupada, whenever gets an opportunity, does? Because that is his pranam mantra. Nirvishesha Shunyavadi. Nirvishesha. He gets an opportunity, he is doing the work of an acharya, demolishing. As a disciple of, coming in Madhva Sampradaya. Demolishing. Madhvacharya, one of the things was always he will take Mayavada to task. So Prabhupada is getting an opportunity, he will not leave it. Spends 2 paragraphs demolishing Mayavada. It's not correct. Aru vikrachena param padam tataha patanti anad smyatangre. At the end of the day, Mayavadi he will not get permanent shelter at the lotus feet of Krishna in the spiritual world. He will think he is liberated, but very soon there is a great chance he will even fall down from so-called liberation. Arukya chena param pada pata. Patanti yada. Patanti. Hare Krishna. Thank you everybody.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dhamma Pranam. Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Dandat Pranam. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Yes.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Thank you, Prabhuji. Pranam, Prabhuji.
Thank you. Yesterday we
Hare Krishna Prabhu, thank you.
Hare Krishna.
Anybody has any grievance? I am approachable now.
Yes, you have to, Prabhuji.
Huh?
Because Prabhuji, your language leaders are also busy. They are not picking the phone. Okay, so they are like you.
No.
They don't give message. They don't reply to any message. They do not pick the phone.
Write to them. Write to them. Picking times, taking class or some are family people, children are there. So you write to them. Take it. And if they don't reply, that thing you snap, you send. I wrote to them and no reply.
I'm waiting for their reply for the last 2 days.
No, you send me the snap, okay?
I'll send to Goel Prabhuji.
I waited for 2 days, Prabhuji. So I have a lot of patience because you are teaching us to be patient.
No problem. They will get used to slowly being empowered. They will get used to it now. Previously, they were because what happened this time, for us also we have to determine who can go because so much services here, not easy to go. So we'll have to. So almost 100 people are booked now, but 250 is the capacity. Quickly, because we cannot keep it open all the time, then it becomes very difficult to organize. The number of vehicles needed, this all thing can be fine-tuned when we know the number of people coming. So no grievances, no?
Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you.
Good government means no grievance. Everybody is happy.
Yes, thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Danvat Pranam.
Yeah. Prabhuji has a question here. Yeah.
they said that the Varnas are not as per what they are as. Now, who exactly decides which Varna it will be Gurukul, like what
Gurukul. See, generally, when the Vedic system was perfectly running, if suppose there is a Brahmana, why will Krishna, and he is following Brahminical culture, why will Krishna put a Shudra there? Because the facilities of no use to him, no? Correct? So generally even the taking birth will be Brahmana, but you have to watch out always. See, suppose somebody is a potter, and his house, very nice pottery training is going on. That is a great asset actually. When somebody gave a counter argument that when we, this was a, different skills are needed in society, like making cloth, making pots, small things I'm saying, like that Brahmana, Kshatriya. The Kshatriya is training, no? Generally king used to be from his family only, correct? Because they were maintaining their culture. What has happened is that actually this has been totally abandoned and broken down, correct? Now, generally, but not that a guru used to see all Kshatriya, all children are Shudra. No, not like that. There is an example given, Rishabhadeva had 100 children. Some were Brahmanas, some became Brahmanas. Out of 110 became Brahmanas. Who? So it is quite obvious examples are there, which was quite open. 9 became Paramahamsas, Navayogendras. Who? Some others were Kshatriyas, correct? So this is very unique to understand. So they will all go to Guru, an ideal system. Now you want to set up, you can make a plan like this. First you buy 100 acres of land. A plan. Now, when you want to do, you do. Take a life. After you buy 100 acres of land, this is our next project after the temple and guest house system. After you buy 100 acres of land, first get agriculture going. Kheti pehle shuru karo. Get laborers. Labor you can hire from outside. They are enough available. In India, labor is also shortage. But get laborers and get the agriculture started. Once the agriculture is started, now bring the cows. Because maintaining cows without agriculture will be expensive. आपको एक खरीदना पड़ेगा. उधर है ना, agriculture is there, that means cow has है ना. Second is गाय. Cow and agriculture is running, that there is no money need now in that community. Okay? Now people have started settling down because they are the ones maintaining the agriculture and the cows. Now in the center build a temple. Okay? For evening they can come, they can gather. Now the families will have children. Now make a Gurukul for the children. Now in the Gurukul, when the children are being trained, the primary education will be 5 years to 13 years. That is primary. That is common education for all. By that time, 8 years, the Guru has actually watched the children and he knows who is fit for what. So the specialization is happening at 13 years and today modern education is 18 years, 5 years of. They are going back now because if you want to show medicine, you start at 10th, 12th class, course of changes. That's good system. But they have to go down more. 8th class they have to. So 8th class means 13, correct? And very good because in the Vedic modern education system also till 8th class you can have home education. They can do the both, correct? So 13 years the Guru tells the classification. He has watched the child for 8 years. He knows what Varna is. Correct? He knows, he is very Brahminical. He will train him now, specialization he will do, 13 to 25 years, 12 years of specialization. There he will teach him. Shama, Dama, Tapa, Saucham. And if he sees the child is not being, because Kshatriya also had quality, Vaishya, because he will only train 3 people. Brahmana, Kshatriya, Shudra is sent back home. Because Pitaji ke saath baith ke wo ताले बनाएगा या कुछ करेगा. He cannot be given Vedic education. Uncontrolled.
Good.
So uncontrolled.
Snana?
Okay, Hare Krishna. Shubhamali Mataji, you wanted to add something? Just wait. Just wait. So this makes sense? So then, Prabhupada wanted this. Varnashma to be established. See, another thing you see, why is it that today people not listening to us, they're running, you see, they're not coming to temple for half an hour class, but they're going to school, college for 20 years, because that provides them livelihood. End of the day, it is money. If we can create a situation that people are very happy, healthy, with all resources and happily living, people will follow en masse. But we have this challenge is lying in Varnashma. We have to create a Varnashma, it should be big, and one family needs 2 to 5 acres, one family. Because you have to live economy by agriculture, no? Not that in the city if there is a temple we are sending money to maintain it. No. They should, each family to maintain its agriculture, itself with agriculture and cows needs 5 acres height. That means you have to develop land is lying empty, except city is crowded, all land is lying empty, correct? So all the land you have to take a huge amount of land and 100 families, 500 families. Prabhupada used to say, invite people. It's like Hyderabad when he got the land. Invite people, all come. They have to follow the rules and they can stay. Right? So once you can give people employment, people good happiness, and whole world will. But this is what Prabhupada tried many parts of the world. Did he? He tried. But first, this is not first. Varnashma is not our first. I disagree to some people. Our first is go to the crowded places and preach. प्रचार करो, वो हमारा पहला काम है. संकीर्तन करो, लोग पब्लिक को इंट्रोड्यूस करो कृष्णा कॉन्शियस, करेक्ट? इज द फर्स्ट थिंग. बट दिस इज Varnashma is showing ideal Vedic living. And in that, when you're training in the Gurukul, some people are very administrators, you are needed. You need for protection of the community. Prabhupada said that the way the governments are functioning, economy will collapse. There will be riots, people will be running here and there for food. It will collapse. So at that time, particularly when COVID started, the communities were very happy. Because cities collapsed, food cannot be transported, so many problems happened. But those agriculture, very little communities, ISKCON Radha, they were very happy that time. Because we have food, we don't have to go out, we don't have to go out. Yeah. Prabhupada used to say, people live in this ideal Vedic community. They feel very peaceful. See, also go to more reality now. As we are having a temple, as presently we do not, I would say imagine there are 500 grahasthas connected to the temple. Okay? Where do the children should study? Nonsense, modern education. Correct? You make ISKCON school also, at the end of it is nonsense, modern material education. Correct? They should study in Gurukul. Second thing, the grahasthas maintenance, agriculture. They got a very respectable maintenance also. Children's got a way of education also. So as it grows, Varnashma, every temple does it. We have to just pray to the Lord that we do it in a way that it's perfectly, we should collect all the instructions of Prabhupada for implementing Varnashma community and implement it. Okay, Hare Krishna. Yes, Shobhavali Mataji, you wanted to add something?
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Just a suggestion, Prabhu, no question. On 31st December, can we have a big Sankirtan and till 12 o'clock, Prabhu? So that's all.
I am not in this Sankirtan. Devotees should speak also. Insult to them, they keep their mouth shut. They should preach also. Correct? Both should be. Sankirtan and classes, Sankirtan and classes. We can have something like that.
Yes, Prabhu.
We can think of. The only thing is the next day then our sadhana goes for a 6. So they have just thinking till what time maybe we can do.
Yes,
so we
Prabhu.
cannot spoil the sadhana because of karmis, they have this. It comes up to 12 o'clock.
Yeah, at least we will get involved in
think.
this, no, Prabhu. Till 12 o'clock, we all can be, remembering. That is how I want, Prabhu. So last year also, I think we made, Prabhu, for 31st night, December. So if the darshan is there till 12 o'clock and do some Sankirtan and classes, it would be better, Prabhu. We can start around 10 o'clock also. I don't know about this one. the DT what time they close and all, because usually according to Prabhupada this one.
8:30 to take
Yes,
rest.
yes, Prabhu. Yes,
We will
Prabhu.
see, because
Yes.
the
Yes,
8:10 the sun will disturb the Lord also. No? He's sleeping at 8:30. Let us just plan.
Yes.
Maybe I'm just seriously have a thought, because coming an Ekadashi, which is in South India very popular call. I don't know how much in Bangalore it is popular, Vaikuntha Ekadashi.
It is.
It's not our
Prabhu.
festival.
Many people will follow Prabhu.
Because it's not a Gaudiya Vaishnava festival, Shri Vaishnava festival, where Nammalvar, when this was received by the Narayana in Vaikuntha. Let us see.
Yes, Hare Krishna.
They go and have darshan, that's all. Go and have the Balaji darshan, that's all. They go to have Balaji darshan, that's all, Prabhuji. They fast, some people fast, they go for the darshan. Most important thing for them is to go through the Vaikuntha Dwara. They build some Vaikuntha Dwara. They say, if you go inside, then you will go to Vaikuntha. There's a belief in that. That's the only thing.
For Nammalvar. That is for now.
Yes,
if you become like Nammalvar, then you go to Vaikuntha. We can make.
That is particular day which is open only in this day. And so all people try to
We have to act very fast, because already 1 week for publicity. Okay, Hare Krishna Prabhupada ki.